program gets as much attention and hype as anybody in the country year after year. When you're playing against them, how much do you see the Duke brand, or do you just look at the players and sort of are you able to cut all that out?
I don't look at it at all. I just focus on the team at hand. I know they have great players. I know the players, but the name in front of me is nothing to win another opponent. They can be, a team that doesn't have any made for them to go out there and play them hard. And Duke, they're a great team. You look at the sideline though, Coach K. You're gonna have his team ready. That Seth Curry will come out to play. That Quinn Cook will come out to play. We got to be ready for ourselves. Because nobody's, at this point of the year, so we ain't nobody's scared to beat by everybody's a good team. And, you got to come out there and be ready to play like every day is live.
What kind of a game do you expect? I mean, is it more of a half-court deal? I mean, especially very good last one.
I think it'll be
matchup issues.
I think it'll be up and down game, to be honest. They get in there, they like to push the ball, they like to, get layups. Solomon, Curry, they like to, stretch it out. Kelly, they like to stretch it out. I mean, they're going to push when they can, but when they get in a half-court set, they're still going to run a half-court offense. But, Mason Plumlee runs like one of the best big men out there. He reminds me of Cody Zeller, where he runs the court. So I definitely think they can get out there and run. We got to do a good job of matching them physicalness, and, hitting glass.
Russ Smith obviously had a great game yesterday. You're a dynamic kind of 1-2 punch in the backcourt. Can you talk a bit about your chemistry and what it's been like developing over the course of the season?
Just playing with Russ has been great. He makes my job a lot easier. When a lot of people want to scout and take one of us out, the other one's able to have a good night. So it's kind of hard to prepare for both of us. With Russ going like this, I don't see why the Horses they can't contain him right now. So it opens up a lot for everybody else. It opens up for me to penetrate the kid and get everybody open shots. It opens up for him to continue to penetrate kick also. So playing with him has been great. We learn each other's. We know we're going to be out on the court. I know that if I drive, I know where he's going to be. He knows if he drives, he knows I'm going to be. Same with defense. I know he's going to take a gamble. I'm going to be there to have his back. He knows I'm going to be there to have my back. So playing with him has been really great.
He has like 1 billion steals. Is that reaction, or is there a science to it in terms of passing play? I mean, have you ever really examined it?
A lot of it are big key for just being in the right place at the right time. But I think from scouting, you get a lot of chances to know where they're going to pass the ball. And in their sets, you have sometimes you can read where they're going to throw it next. And you take a little bit of gamble sometimes. And Coach P, he allows us to take those gambles. That if we watch enough film and we know what they're going to do, as long as one of us have each other back, he allows us to do it. It's been working for us so far.
Peyton, this isn't your first time in Indianapolis or Lucas Oil Stadium. What's it like being back and playing in Lucas Oil again?
This is my first time.
This is?
Yeah, I wasn't in 2019.
Oh shoot.
Not that old.
Peyton, how much is Luke?
But playing here is fun. Playing on a race court, playing in the dome area, it reminds you kind of a Syracuse feel because it's so big and so spaced out. You can't really hear the fans as much because it's so far back, but it's a great feeling playing here, playing in front of this many people, this many fans. I can only imagine how it's tough time.
Hey, what have you seen on film that suggests that Duke's a much better team now than the one you faced before, and especially with Ryan Kelly coming back?
They're just playing really well right now. Even when we was playing them, they was really on a hot streak at the time. They beat 4 of the top 5 teams in the nation. They're playing great. They're playing great basketball. And I think for this game, both teams have improved so much that it's going to be a fun game. They've improved a lot. We've improved a lot, and it's going to be a tough battle.